It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. We're through the first quarter of this season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Their rookie out of Colorado, the one to bring him down.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football.
Field goal or punt,
like
buddy.
To see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
It's a field goal or punt, right?
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Field goal or punt, man. It's got to be like 4th and 1.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Here's Brees on the ground for the first time. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it's good enough for a New York first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They go play action on 1st. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Home. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Back now, pressure on its way. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jonathan Jones makes the play. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys, watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They give to Hall on the draw. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Offense in the hurry up here. From the gun on 3rd down. He's on the move, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I consider it such a privilege, Kate, to spend 2 years of my life backing up Peyton Manning and watching one of the best do it. Because when he got blitzed, he had answers. This quarterback and this offense, they did not.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it's going to be Vikings football. First and 10 now from the 30. Give now to the running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They kick the running back in motion. And that one's going to hit the turf. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They send him left out of the slot. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play
Them
defensive
cheesy
plays
ass
in the NFL.
plays.
Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be Jets football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he's able to push this ahead to around the 27.
All right, stop messaging me.
Pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Setting up a throw.
Got to.
They're able to drop it.
Stop messaging me. Yes.
Defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. He manages 13 on this punt return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. New set of downs for him from the 46. Running back sent in motion. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. First and 10, here's McCarthy. He's got him, that's Addison. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. It's the Vikings with 1st and 10. Back to the air, McCarthy. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So here he is, getting his 2nd field goal look of the half. This is a 39-yarder from the left hash. Smith able to put it through. And that will add to their score.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Fielded at the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Cameron Bynum.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Looking for a target. Finds his back complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
McCarthy trying again on second down. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. McCarthy throwing here. Coming near the goal line. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. They'll try and punch it in. We'll take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings will add to their lead at the end of the half. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings take a 3-possession lead. Well, Brock Martin, a touchback. This kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before halftime. He's on the move. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
If you're going to go play action, Kate, you've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
One thing you learn about NFL halftimes, Kate, is they're a lot quicker than the college game. You got to make your adjustments in a hurry, and boy, has this defense. Back-to-back sacks, setting up what could be a very quick 3 and out, and an early boost in the 2nd half.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Their punter making his way out now. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He'll start from the 39. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go. They kick the running back in motion. Here's 2nd and 7. Completed to his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. The handoff on 3rd and short. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, one thing I noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times the quarterback's been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback.
Raise this across the 25. And he's finally brought down at the 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go right back to Hall. And this won't amount to much. Tackled after a small run to the 32. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play,
that's grabbed inside the 30. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10 now. Cut near the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's not quite over yet, but it took a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll throw it again. The back grabs it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Hall's going to try to smash his way in. And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
And in, touchdown, New York. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
On is Cade York for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets cut the lead down to 10.
Jets 7.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He'll get this to Jefferson. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to the well again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Running back sent in motion. Escapes the pocket. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to hit his fullback there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll run for this. And he gets this forward to the 19. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Second and 6 coming up here. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings about to move to a perfect 5-0 this season. Second and 6 coming up here. Another carry for him. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. Looks like no gain on second down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.